2026 Chevrolet Trax is one of the most surprisingly capable small SUVs on the market right now, and it's starting at just $22,000. If you've been hunting for a subcompact crossover that doesn't force you to choose between an affordable price tag and a genuinely livable interior, this might be the vehicle that finally ends that search. But before you head to the dealership, there are a few things about the Trax that are going to impress you, and at least one that might stop you cold. So here are the surprising pros and cons every buyer needs to know about the 2026 Chevrolet Trax. Let's start with what the Trax is getting right, and there are more bright spots here than most people are expecting. Number 4. Good passenger comfort. Anyone who has ever squeezed a full-grown adult into the backseat of a budget subcompact knows exactly how that conversation ends. Knees jammed into the front seat back, head grazing the ceiling. A 30-minute ride that feels like an apology. That's the experience most people are bracing themselves for when they hear subcompact crossover under $25,000. But the Trax is going to change that expectation pretty quickly. When Chevy redesigned this SUV, it stretched the wheelbase considerably over the previous generation, and that single decision is paying off every time a rear passenger climbs aboard. The result is 38.7 inches of rear legroom, a figure competing with crossovers from the class above. The front row holds up equally well, with soft, well-padded seats that won't leave anyone complaining after a longer stint behind the wheel. For a vehicle sitting right around $22,000, that kind of interior space is a genuine competitive edge, and it's one most buyers aren't going to see coming. And that comfortable cabin becomes an even better proposition once you find out exactly how much equipment Chevy is bundling in without charging extra, because that's where things get genuinely interesting. Number 3. Standard and available equipment. There's nothing quite as frustrating as finding a vehicle in your budget, getting excited about it, and then discovering that the features you actually want are locked behind trim levels you can't quite afford. That slow creep of option pricing is how a $22,000 vehicle becomes a $30,000 decision before you've added anything meaningful. The Trax is taking a noticeably different approach. Even the base LS trim is arriving with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, an 8-inch touchscreen, LED headlights, automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, and automatic high beams, none of which require a premium package to unlock. Move up to the LT at around $25,000, and an 11-inch infotainment screen, digital instrument cluster, automatic climate control, push-button start, and a 6-speaker audio system are all coming along. Add the LT convenience package and heated front seats, a heated steering wheel, keyless entry, and remote start join the list, all without the sticker shock that usually accompanies those features. The Trax is not making buyers choose between affordability and a decently equipped cabin, and that balance is harder to strike than most automakers make it look. But a well-equipped cabin only tells half the story, because none of that equipment matters much if the vehicle can't carry your life around on a daily basis, and that's the next thing worth examining. Number 2. Usable cargo space. Think about the last time you tried to load a small crossover for a weekend away. Bags stacked at odd angles, something riding on the back seat, the rear window threatening whatever you piled in last. That's the reality for a lot of subcompact SUV owners, and it becomes a source of real daily friction surprisingly fast. The Trax is making a strong case that things don't have to work that way at this price point. Behind the second row, 25.6 cubic feet of cargo volume is waiting, near the top of the class and outpacing several pricier competitors. Fold those rear seats flat and the total climbs to 54.1 cubic feet, enough for a weekend of gear or a substantial grocery run without creative stacking. The one thing raising an eyebrow is the absence of rear cup holders, a genuine oversight in an otherwise well-considered vehicle. But when it comes to the core task of hauling things around daily, the Trax is carrying more than its weight in a segment where practicality is often sacrificed for styling. Number 1. Decent handling. Here's something most buyers aren't putting on their list of reasons to consider a budget subcompact, but maybe they should be. In most small crossovers, navigating busy urban environments feels like a negotiation rather than a decision. Sloppy steering, vague braking, a chassis that communicates nothing. It adds up to a tiring daily experience the spec sheet will never warn you about. The Trax is not going to put buyers in that position. The steering is accurate and offering more feedback than anyone should reasonably expect from this class. The brake pedal is firm and reassuring underfoot, And around town, the whole vehicle is behaving more like a well-sorted hatchback than a traditional SUV. Even on rougher urban surfaces, the suspension is absorbing imperfections without sending harsh feedback through the cabin. It's not sporty. That claim isn't being made here. But for a vehicle running on basic front-wheel drive hardware at this price, the ride and handling balance is going to leave a lot of buyers genuinely surprised. Now, let's talk about the parts of the Trax story that deserve a closer look before committing. Number 3. Underwhelming performance. Under the hood lives a turbocharged 1.2-liter 3-cylinder producing 137 horsepower. Around town, it manages fine. But the moment highway demands entered the picture, that power deficit becomes loud and impossible to ignore. Testing puts the Trax at around 8.6 to 8.8 seconds to 60 miles per hour, and the 3-cylinder makes no attempt to hide the effort at higher speeds. What makes this harder to accept is that Chevy already has the solution, just not in this vehicle. The Trailblazer at a comparable price point is coming with a more powerful engine. There's no obvious reason that powertrain couldn't find its way into the Trax, but Chevy isn't going there. Therefore, any buyer doing regular highway miles or wanting a confident response when the road demands it is going to need to factor that ceiling into the decision. The performance gap is frustrating enough on its own, but step inside the cabin and there's another compromise waiting, one that becomes harder to overlook the longer you spend time in the vehicle. Number 2. Lots of plastics inside. Walk into a vehicle and within 30 seconds you know whether it feels like money well spent or money that just left your pocket. The tactile quality of what surrounds you is shaping how you feel about that purchase every single day you own it. Chevy has done a reasonable job with the Trax's layout. The dashboard is clean, the screens are well positioned, and the overall design is more attractive than the entry-level price suggests. But the materials are letting the side down for anyone paying attention. Hard plastics are covering a significant portion of interior surfaces, and while that's expected at this price, the Trax is going further with it than several direct competitors. Rivals like the Hyundai Kona and Kia Soul have been mixing softer touch materials into higher contact areas, making their cabins feel more considered. The Trax isn't quite reaching that bar. It won't ruin the ownership experience, but it is something that's going to be felt on every drive. A cabin full of hard plastics is something buyers in this class have learned to accept, but the next issue isn't something the class has taught anyone to accept because most of the competition isn't making this particular compromise at all. Number 1. All-wheel drive is missing. Here's the main problem with the 2026 Chevrolet Trax. Nearly every direct competitor is offering all-wheel drive as at least an available upgrade. Several rivals, including the Subaru Crosstrek, are providing it across a wide range of trims. The Trax arrives exclusively with front-wheel drive and no path to change that. What makes it genuinely difficult to reconcile is that Chevy's own Trailblazer, at a comparable price, is offering all-wheel drive without issue. The capability exists within the company. Therefore, choosing not to bring it to the Trax is a deliberate decision, not a technical limitation. And it's the single biggest reason a buyer who is otherwise sold on this vehicle might end up walking towards something else entirely. The 2026 Chevrolet Trax is a genuinely compelling package at a price most of the competition isn't willing to touch. The passenger comfort exceeds segment expectations. The equipment list punches well above its weight. The cargo space holds its own against pricier rivals, and the handling is the kind of pleasant surprise that makes daily driving feel like less of a chore. But the 3-cylinder engine is going to remind you of its limits the moment the highway asks for more. The interior plastics fall a step behind what competitors are managing at similar money, and the complete absence of all-wheel drive is a gap. No amount of value can fully close for a significant portion of the market. If your driving life is mostly urban, your winters are mild, and your budget is tight, the Trax is making a very strong case for itself. But if any of those 3 conditions don't apply, the Trailblazer is sitting right next to it in the same showroom, and that conversation is worth having before any paperwork gets signed. With all these strengths and weaknesses combined, the Trax represents one of the strongest values in the segment. And when we speak about the best values in the segment, you definitely want to check out our video about the latest updates on the Subaru Crosstrek. Standard all-wheel drive and strong off-road performance now come available with an efficient hybrid powertrain, making it probably the most well-rounded model in this segment.